If anything happens, well, that's just on me. I'm streaming to you people, yes?
Yeah.
On Discord, too?
Yep.
Okay,
I'll just
great.
mute myself.
Goodbye. Anyway, yeah, my brother's like 25 now, I think. I I don't know.
No, I got first on mine, so mine counts, Nikki.
Actually,
No,
it's
I
whoever
win.
chats in chat first. So I'm gonna have to give it to Nikki Toad, I'm
I
sorry.
chatted first. I chatted first on mine, so I won.
On my OBS right now, it's Nikki that said the hello first.
I don't care, mine says I was first.
Okay, alrighty, alright, okay. Wow. I love how you people are you just fight over this constantly. That's so real of you two. Very real. Thank you. I do not know why the Discord source doesn't just go through all of my fucking scenes. That's crazy. Like, this is the same fucking source. Why is the Discord not connecting?
I don't know, man.
I love OBS so much. Uh-huh. OBS is so great. Also, Toad, if anyone says anything in the Discord, chat, do tell it to me, because
Okay.
I may have two monitors, but one is for Ace Attorney and one is for OBS. That's my constant setup. Chat in here, yeah. The best way is to see me is just, you know, just chatting here in the good old Twitch stream. Because yeah, Twitch stream.
No, how are you? I think you get smoked.
Gummy worms. Command grab handball. Well, you better pray that you get either moon landing or burning ball of gas. Burning gas ball. I don't know which one. Okay.
No, careful. Go straight.
February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Defendant in lobby number 2. Okay. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
I'm gonna choke. I'm already choking. Do you want to do Lana, or should I put my best Lana voice in?
Sure.
Sure.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Honestly, with everything we have so far, I do not understand, or like, I don't know how to piece this whole case together.
Okay.
By the way, Nikki, you are unmuted if you meant to be muted.
Okay.
Absolutely wild, love that for you. But yeah, I don't know how to piece together this case right now. We'll just have to go into court and see.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
I just saw my subtitles go crazy for a second. Really love that.
Love that for you. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome.
Yeah, I love when blank audio shows up as the subtitles. Thank you.
Link audio. I'm ready to accept my fate.
Damn.
Damn. I believe in you, sis.
I don't know how good it's looking for your sister there, Emma, but it's really, really not looking good. Oh shit, Ice Hero Cookie.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes.
A defense attorney should never believe their client.
Damn, okay. Oof.
Exclamation mark. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Damn, never forget that. This Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one distinctive difference between you and her.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial.
Ooh.
Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking need it. Jesus Christ, I don't know what's happening. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out of this one. Fuck. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Nah, you have Emma. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Yes, I have a 16-year-old teenager with me to help me in court. This is gonna go great. Where's Emma? She's here. Where's Maya? She's in the mountains!
February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9.
Number 9. Oh, yeah, Nikki. So Maya went back to the mountains for her, spirit medium training. So this case is like a whole DLC. Oh, it's Edgeworth.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
We're doomed. Yeah, we're doomed. Maya's a Jedi now. Damn. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. Ah, yes.
Again.
Aha! Thank you for the flashbacks. Yes,
Again?
I want to see it. This does not give me PTSD, nor trauma.
The trial
No.
you crashed out on.
Oh my god, I crashed out so hard. God, I was putting together my brain cells like a toddler. Fucking mashing the Lego pieces together. Why won't they fit? But it's Mega
Square
Blocks.
hole, round peg. Or round peg, square hole. Circle hole, square peg. That's what I would say. My brain did not function right there.
Real. Ace Attorney is defecting the both of us.
Apparently.
It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. For good reasons, too, Phoenix. I hope that personal feelings would not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Damn. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Oh!
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person.
Are you sure?
I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
Yeah, I have a confession to make. I killed Elon Musk, real. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
That smug ass look.
Okay. Get your smug ass look out of here.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls in its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen?
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Caviar? Jesus Christ.
Ho ho! Caviar! I've never even caviar before.
The judge is really wolfing it down. Oh, damn. Is she actually giving out these lunches for free? Damn, okay.
Damn. What kind of market strategy is that?
How are you able to give out food for free? Damn, girl. Okay, you're an absolute God-blessed food angel, I guess.
And for you, I have a Fiesta bowl.
Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
I'm sorry, is that a hint, girl? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts.
Spicy
Hi-oh.
food, you like?
God. He's the judge and he's never had caviar? Damn, okay.
I always thought caviar would taste like pickled
Oh, fuck.
Tapioca.
tapioca? Huh. What are those things again?
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it.
Forgets it.
I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I eat slow. It's because I'm old. And my teeth don't work very well.
Hurry it up!
Oh, this was a good lunchbox. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police.
Damn.
Oh? Okay. Damn, special investigator. Okay, and you know what? She probably has less stress in her new job.
Yeah.
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? What? Miss Star was a detective?
Damn, okay. Up on the ladder, I see, girl. Oof.
I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up Queen Angel Star. Your Honor, long time no see.
I like how Haybell and Dark come into the chat and are just instantly fucking fishing. I completely forgot to ask how you guys are doing. Fuck.
I was the first to fish, so I don't care.
Real. I was so... I literally sang happy birthday to my brother and just hit the stream.
That's hilarious.
Also, I am on my third fucking energy drink. If I get a heart attack during stream, well, that's on me.
Try not to. That's all I have to say.
Don't worry, I won't. Also, this new energy drink I have is a, what is this? What is this fucking flavor? Dream Float flavor.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know that
Caffeine's so
popsicle where it's like, it's orange, but the inside's like vanilla?
Yes?
That's what it tastes like.
Oh. Caffeine's so good, it puts you in a coma.
Caffeine's so good, it puts me in a coma. That's what I'm aiming for.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Just, who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. You have my attention all day, lady.
Real.
She's pretty. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks.
Okay, I see. I see what you're putting down, I guess.
A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel.
Okay.
B block is for visitors and clients.
Mm-hmm.
A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
Okay. Moon landing. Damn. I just hear that noise and I'm just like, oh, moon landing. Nice.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up the prosecutor's spaces. Yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk.
Oh my god, Dark just got moon landing and burning gas ball back to back. Let's go.
Goddamn.
Dark sent Haybell to the moon and the sun. We'd love to see it.
The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out.
Ooh.
Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
Oh, damn.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Added to the court records. Yay! Parking lot floor plans. The parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Wow.
Witness, Did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor.
Damn, okay.
Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Oh,
I almost
shit.
said prospector again.
Prospector!
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't agree on your principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Damn. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
Oh, okay. I got no chance, I guess.
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star.
Wait, are they talking about me? Damn, rest in fucking pieces, Phoenix. Well, this doesn't count.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work.
Okay.
Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
Okay.
Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Oh.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm about to die. I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Merely a flesh wound.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. Okay, you somehow knew a day like this would come. Okay, cool.
I guess press her on everything. Like,
Yeah,
normal.
I'm gonna press her on everything. Cause this is what we do. We need as much information as possible. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of a crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted.
Oh, okay.
Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
Why did you bow to that? Edgeworth.
Is he a gay-ass motherfucker?
Edgeworth. This man. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim,
Oh, wow. Damn.
killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
The way she flipped her hair.
Damn.
Okay, slave queen.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
It's starting to look like it.
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator.
Okay.
And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off. she was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms.
Damn, okay.
That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Star.
Oh yeah, your boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
Okay, we got a hustler, okay. Damn, okay, you know what?
Damn.
Respect.
I mean, she can give you food and a good time, so like,
No, real.
for real.
I support that. Anything to live. Well, if you actually feel like living in this economy.
Maybe she's polyamorous, who knows?
That is also an option, of course. Get all the men you want, girl. I support it.
As long as it's consensual.
Yep.
Oh, that boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend.
This is
Now
now
she means
just
like boys who are her friend.
could be, or she could just have a Harlem. You know what? Up to her.
Yeah,
With how hot she is.
more power to her. Care to join?
Care to join?
Damn!
Okay.
Damn, she don't discriminate.
She knows what she's doing. We love to see confidence. Let's go.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
Girl.
God damn, she's smooth.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Security guard room is in the lot, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
Ooh. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Wouldn't they have cameras? Or is this like the 90s, or what, before the 90s?
I would
These
assume there
cameras
would be
were really a thing.
cameras, since they have, like, flip phones and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, we
Since
just
I'm a
did not have
visitor now.
access to the security room, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime?
Ooh.
When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work.
Time to... You sensed something. So you're saying you had a... premonition of the murder. Oh my god, damn. Thank you.
You're welcome. It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you feel a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
Huh?
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's intuition... Wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese.
Damn.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Okay.
Then I must be hard yellowed and sharp as a tack.
Ayo. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match.
Fucking roasted.
Damn, Emma! Damn,
Straight roasted.
not scared at all. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. I love how she describes it as a garish car.
A garish car. I'm gonna
It means,
describe
like,
it as a
fancy.
gay-ass car.
Fancy, but like too blingy. Too
Yeah, what the fuck,
fancy
Edgeworth? If you're driving a red Mustang, what the fuck?
It's like those hype beast flexers, you know? Like garish.
No, real. It's like, by garish car, you mean
Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away.
Oh, I could barely fucking see it 30 feet away. Damn, okay.
Same. Cries and glasses wearers.
Real glasses wearers unite.
Yeah. I'm certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Isn't that what we're doing?
That is exactly what we're doing. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you're a based witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Ooh. Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me.
Oh, damn, okay. Hair flip.
Damn. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Okay, damn.
That was inspiring!
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism?
Damn.
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snapped. I took a picture.
Damn, okay, fuck. We're in deep.
In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
Girl, what the fuck can your lunchbox is
No, why would you have a rigged camera in a lunchbox if you didn't know this was happening?
What in the world? What is this case? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again.
Damn,
She doesn't like prosecutors.
I can tell.
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Ooh, okay, your boyfriends, yeah.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant!
Crime photo added to the court record. Uh-oh, that was unexpectedly fucking Lana Sky. Uh-huh. Damn. So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
I was gonna read that again, but I already read it. So.
I want to look closely at this.
I mean, technically, it doesn't show her committing the crime. She just has the jacket on.
She
she's
has
looking
the
in the
jacket on, which is... That is suspicious to me.
Yeah.
That looks like that probably belonged to the damn fucking victim.
Yeah.
Like, why would she take the victim's jacket? If
That's
she
true.
killed the dude. Like, this raises several questions for me. And also, whatever the fuck this is, victim's memo found in the car trunk. And then, okay, let's see. Yeah, so, right here, and that means here. Okay. Security room, okay, whatever. Blech. Holding a knife in her right hand. How do you know that? Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Oh, damn. Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organs.
Okay.
I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You know what? I bet she had a vendetta against the prosecutor, Lady Lanosky.
Sounds about right, yeah. Could
Which
be
is probably
that.
why she hates. She hates prosecutors.
Honestly, let's just see further into this case, because it's... This whole case just
I'm
does not add up or
theorizing.
make sense.
I'm theorizing already.
Already, while I'm just here, like, juggling the pieces, not putting them together. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
Chicken salad always hits. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Okay. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime.
There was a fence.
There was a fence, Phoenix.
Bruh.
No,
Dude,
no, no,
there
no,
was
no,
a
no, no, no.
fence.
Nah. She could have obviously phased through the fence.
With the heels I presume she's wearing? Yeah, no.
I don't know, some people can run in heels and they're scary as fuck.
That's true.
Like, all the more power to them, because running in heels, damn, your legs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fear people who run in heels.
No, seriously, like, they have fucking power in their legs for days.
Yeah.
Like, they kick you, you're gone.
Yeah.
You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late.
Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
Oh, okay, hold up, wait a minute, no, okay. He's wearing a jacket, she's also wearing a jacket.
Yeah.
This is not helping. Okay. I just...
Also, in that picture, it didn't look like there's a body there. Why would the trunk be open?
Based on what I remember of, like, the shape of the body... The body was, like, here.
Yeah.
And the trunk was opened.
which is weird. Why would you leave a trunk open?
Like, what shoving the body in there or something? I'm like, I don't know. This case is strange. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Accidentally made her trans there for a second.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me feel calmer.
Don't smile like that.
Damn, okay. Somehow...
Did it just restart?
Okay, yeah, it restarted. Okay, restarted. Through the wire fence, she prosecuted holding a knife in her right hand, and she thrust the pointed knife into the detective. Yeah, that's the end of it.
Okay.
We've... Alright. Okay, let's... Always knew that a day like this would come. Okay, that...
What do we have to present?
Okay, we got Good Men's ID. This, I don't know. Edgeworth's knife. Parking stub. Blue Badger panel. Good Men's autopsy report. Okay. Oh.
Wait, he
Death?
died within an hour and a half at 4 p.m., but the ticket is 5:12?
Yeah, okay. No, that's strange as fuck. Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. But here, okay. Yeah, because I remember that they're saying that it... Apparently it's 5:15 when this fucking happened.
But no, I was just thinking maybe the bottom part of the 6-7S note, the bottom part where it says 12-2, maybe it's the date and then the month, because in some other countries they do it opposite.
Yeah,
So February 12th.
What is the 675 or whatever the fuck that is? I don't know, but I don't... Okay. Okay, property on last night, blah blah blah. 5:18 on the day of the murder. And then we got this thing.
There's, like, no body there. I mean, unless it's in the trunk, but, like, it was sticking
Unless it's
out
in the trunk or it's just hidden from view because of the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there is one, like, suspicious fucking piece of thing. It's this one.
Yeah.
Cause... that... Okay, name of deceased. Wait.
4 and 5:30.
Okay. okay. Date and time of death, February between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Loss of blood from chest wound. Assessment: wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we gotta take this step by step. Not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, no, I... Okay, yeah, see, so...
She doesn't say a time, right?
No, I don't think so. She doesn't say a time. Edgeworth, 1712. This is the date of the crime. It took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car.
But then why does it say between 4 and 5:30? If it took 3 minutes. It took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth park this car. That I don't understand.
That's strange. That is strange. I've been caught up in this whole affair, okay.
But I think that's something we have to present later. So let's not focus too much on it right now.
Yeah, no, based off all the evidence we have, like, we just have to choose which one of her statements is, like... Yeah. Okay, yeah, deliver a lunchbox to your boyfriend when you send something. Well, find me home room. Oh, hey, yo, not Malk. Lovely to see you. We are racking our brains here.
Hello.
Through the wired fence, saw the chief prosecutor standing next to... Okay, sure. Yeah, I know, like... There's no specific time, date, or anything. Just... straight up guessing. And was holding a knife in her right hand. Okay. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Deborah Goodman. Like, her testimony is very straight to the point.
That's true.
So it's kind of hard to, like... It's simple and straight to the point, and it's hard to, like, pick anything out.
Yeah.
So, like, you really have to, like, make up crazy-ass scenarios in your head. Okay.
Only question.
No, there's something... Because we've pressed her entire testimony.
Yeah. What does the knife say in its description?
The knife?
Yeah.
Edgeworth's knife, the murder weapon. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of the victim's blood, no prints.
Okay.
I got the... No prints. And
So I was thinking pressing her on the where she says the pointy bit of the knife, but I don't think that's anything.
Did we press it? Yeah, we kind of pressed everything, not Malcolm. Did you say kinking? I probably, yeah, that probably slipped out of my mouth, I guess. Sometimes I talk too fast.
I said thinking with a T.
Okay.
Sometimes my K's turn into T's, okay? I can't help it.
Real.
Anyways.
Love. Real. Very real. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Maybe it's the picture you gotta press, or you gotta present to her.
I don't know, maybe. What I'm finding,
when
like,
she-
super suspicious right now are these two things. But I think I'm just getting ahead of it here. Obviously,
I
we
think
just gotta
we have
new
to press, or we gotta present the picture to her on something. Like, either this one, where she says her finely honed detective intuition, or the next one.
Yeah, like, I feel like we'll probably have to present the picture on something. You think it's either this one or...
Yeah, it's either that one or that one. The garage car one.
True.
I feel like it's the garage car one.
Yeah. Yeah, wait, hold on. I wanna... The car looks like a standard car. I mean, it doesn't look like the back of a damn fucking fancy-ass Mustang. That's such a clear like, picture taken through a wired fence, though.
Yeah, with a camera and a lunchbox.
Yeah. With a camera and a lunchbox. It's like, that's a little weird. I may... Like, we could just present something like that. Yeah. You know what? Let's present it. If... Wait.
If it's
hold
wrong,
on. It's called saving. It's called cheating!
Called saving.
It's called it's cheating, basically.
Pretty much, but who cares?
Save scumming! Okay, that... Okay, this evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
This is probably nothing.
Yeah, no, that's not... No. I gotta hit on that.
How
You can just go back to your save.
are the statement just relative?
They aren't, are they? Okay, yeah, okay. Damn. Yeah, cool, great, I never lost any points.
Yeah.
Real. Insane. I never lost a point, dude. Okay, it's not the wired
fence. It has to be
fence.
the photo.
I mean,
I have a feeling it's the photo on something. Because how else are you going to bring up other topics, right? Because you can't use the other evidence right now. The only thing you got working for you is the photo.
Yeah. That's crazy. On stream, I am not your typical streamer, Malk. I am some guy.
Just a dude. You're just a chill guy.
Just a chill guy. No, I'm just a guy with no brain cell. Why am I doing this to myself, bro? Don't ask. Okay, okay.
You just go back to your load. You can just reload if it's wrong on this one too.
Real. We just keep saving. I love saving and doing this shit. Finally, time. Which one was the one that you wanted to? Because I think it's this one we were
It was this one.
This one?
Yeah.
That you wanted to present the photo?
Yeah, I'm probably wrong, but
Try.
I just have a feeling. Damn. God. Damn. It has to be the photo.
Your feelings suck.
Damn. Called out.
Well, it's not like I feel anything when I'm going back on my save, so Ha!
It's not cheating, it's a tactic. This is a visual novel.
Visual novel tactics, baby.
We're just trying other paths, you know?
Okay. Let's go back into the evidence.
Okay.
Oh no. These three pieces of evidence, to me, I like somehow could possibly branch out more shit. But
it doesn't feel like it's ready for that yet.
Yeah, okay,
I mean,
yeah, that's
it
true.
doesn't
That's
feel
true.
like
That's
ready
true.
for that. Thank you. Thank you, Milk.
Believe in you guys. Malk. How many brain cells do you think we have? Because I have none. Toad has all the brain cells. Like 0. That's a 50% chance. Damn. Okay. Okay.
Too bad you can't examine things on the photo.
Okay. Wired fence saw
Yep.
standing next to her. Chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Okay. Get to it. You each get like a 25% chance by yourself. Wow. Thank you. That's some really large belief in us.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, what? Like, okay. Initially, I thought that jacket was Goodman's. But I was
But
wrong.
it showed that they were both wearing jackets.
They were both wearing jackets. Now, okay. Wait. Okay, let's go back into here, okay. Through the wired fence, you saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the garnished car. Chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrusted the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
She doesn't have the knife in the photo. Was the knife found in the body?
I don't think the knife was... Cause, like, in the photo, like, clearly, she ain't holding a damn knife in her right hand.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. But in the autopsy in the report, cause of death, loss of blood from chest wound. That means the knife would have been pulled out of his body.
Yeah, but she doesn't have it in her hand.
Which is weird.
Strange. And then there's the fact that... Oh, what was I gonna say?
Okay. I think you're right about the photo. I think we just had the wrong, like, thing.
Prompts, yeah.
I think this statement right here should be the one.
Go for it. Oh.
It's right when the music stops.
Yippee! I was
And
partially right.
You were right. You were right about the clue, the thing. It was just a statement. Oh my god, moon landing, yes. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife.
As I've already said, yes. I swear on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
Can I see it?
I'm sure that's a fine lunch.
Bro's just hungry.
Real, the judge is actually me. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph.
Look at his photograph.
Every time it makes me laugh.
This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Ooh, okay.
Silence befalls the courtroom.
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
He said that so... yeah.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Okay, that was obvious. That was obvious. Okay. Huh? Phoenix, how do you not know this?
See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But where's the body?
Where the body? But it's a black and white photograph? Phoenix! Use your eyes! Like, that's
I mean,
not...
It kind of has a point. It is black. Like, it could be a coffee stain or some shit.
Okay,
but
true.
It looks like a blood stain.
But that's clearly a blood stain. Like, what? Did Lana Sky, like, spill fucking spaghetti on herself? No. I don't know why they assumed it was blood. Could have been paint, you never know. Or could have been spaghetti sauce as well.
Oh my god, it could have been food sauce from the lunch lady, because I'm convinced it was the lunch lady.
It was her spaghetti lunch specialty.
Ah, yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you.
Damn. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
You got a better idea?
Save.
Saving?
We already did it once, we already did it twice, so... Third's not gonna kill us.
Objection. Oh yeah, I'll put an objection. Like, I don't know why I'm objecting, actually.
It does.
That contradicts what the witness said in her no, actually it doesn't, does it? I just felt like choosing an objection.
Yeah.
I
Objecting
mean,
is
like,
fun.
bro, it's so iconic. Objection.
Yeah. Alright!
Ads. Oh!
But she did say the moment, though.
Oh! Okay.
And Edgeworth was like, no, it was the after.
Okay,
It
yeah,
does
right.
con-
Yeah, okay. Then it... Oh. So...
I see you better.
Batter's playing Limbus Company. Oh, shit. I did not do my mirror dungeon. Fuck.
Rip.
I'm a Limbus Company slacker.
But yeah, it does contradict what she said.
Yeah, it does contradict something...
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
Oh, damn, okay. That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Man, she really out here advertising.
Real, in the courtroom advertising her lunches. Go, girl.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice.
I mean, you gotta see, like, the portion, I guess. Like, if it's jumbo-sized.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot.
Calculating.
She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
It's starting to really sound like this entire thing was planned from the start. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Whoa, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? if it was not permanented, she would not be wearing those gloves. What?
Those gloves do seem to be a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder is a serious offense.
Never knew how she could claim when she's a witness. Like, that's not her job. She is more than
That's
just
true.
a lunch lady.
She's got interesting... Yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
That murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
Oh, so I can now press her on this. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? Phoenix, did you not hear what Edward said? Surgical gloves?
I mean, it is black and white, so
Real.
they could be leather gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, they were admitted as evidence. Never mind.
Oh, okay. The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make.
Hair flip.
Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
Only a flush one, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
We can make it. Okay. Yeah, this is the same stuff. Okay. So here, there has to be something that, because this is a new statement. The murder
Yeah.
was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Wait. Wait, no, wait. Okay, wait. If the murder was planned, wouldn't Edgeworth be on this shit? Because this is his fucking knife.
True. That's fucking true.
This is his fucking knife, right? But Edgeworth has no fucking... Like,
I mean, unless it was a moment of opportunity. Is Edgeworth's toolbox in his trunk or in the back seat?
and plus, like, it clearly states that, like, 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his damn fucking car, this fucking, like, 3 minutes in, like, this happens, apparently. Like,
Either Edgeworth was fucking speed walking, or some other shit happened.
like, someone must have stole his fucking keys.
yeah.
Like, real, cause, like,
Because, like,
From his
technically Edgeworth would be a
toolbox.
witness to the murder.
yeah. The murder was planned. That means Edgeworth would have had to, like, been on it, like, to some degree. But no, Edgeworth has, like, no fucking... The only relationship that Edgeworth has with this fucking case is some people literally made his car and knife the crime.
But how did they get the knife? And how did they get into the car trunk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Presuming if this is an old car, old fancy car, it probably had one of those locks on the back of the car.
Toad,
But, like,
the security guard.
yeah.
Cause
I need to
there
question the security guard.
yeah, no, cause there are some places where, like, cause it's the prosecutor's office. They park their car, and they give their keys to someone in security.
Oh,
That's what
right.
high-end people do.
That's true.
Yeah, that could actually be something. So that means... this is suspicious.
Yeah.
This is suspicious, okay. I kind of want to present Edgeworth's knife on this one right here.
But I'm pretty sure if you did that, it'll just say there's no fingerprints on it. What's the point, right?
Yeah, true. I'm just gonna save it here and then we're cheating, yeah.
I already did it once.
We hadn't just keep track of like how many times I've fucking done this shit. Like, there's no other, like, piece of evidence that, I mean, I could always, like, we already presented the photo.
We're, like, miles ahead of...
This is, like, the closest thing I could, like... Like, yeah, okay, like, we kind of big-brained this, but I don't know if this is, like, actually... Because, like, there's no prints. She had rubber gloves on. But I'm gonna do it anyway, fuck it.
Oh. Yeah, right.
How was that right? How was that right? Because they might counter me.
Right.
Now, like, they might counter... Like, I thought it was gonna counter me because... Like, she was wearing surgical gloves, and there's no prints on the knife.
Same. I was like, how? But I guess it's it.
Okay. Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife.
The knife. Okay. Told you I had a 50% chance. Honestly, Malk, thank you for being here. You're literally my lucky charm. Also, Timothy, welcome to the stream. It's always good to see you.
The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. How did you know it was in the trunk?
Oh!
Girl,
oh,
please.
Shit! How would you know that it was in the trunk? Because it says toolbox in the court record.
Boyfriend's with him.
How many boyfriends do you have? Indeed, it is my knife. Whoa, yo, what's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car? All belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor of the district, right? Mommy, are the prosecutors bad people? The defendant has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
It's lagging a bit for me.
Oh, okay.
What's that,
okay.
rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? What do you mean by that? This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. She lost her lunchboxes. No!
Order!
Great, now the tide is turning in our favor.
Pretty chill, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
Not yet, Emma!
Not yet.
Not yet, Emma, no! Why are you wagging your finger? I don't like that. I don't like that. No. Stop. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. That's not a lunch, that's a dessert, Edgewood.
Roast.
That's a
That was
dessert.
the worst pot roast.
Angel calling Phoenix a rookie when she, 1, got fired from the police force. 2, resorted to using her boyfriend to stay semi-connected to the force is hilarious. Wild of her. She's doing what she can.
She's low-key an icon. Slay queen.
Honestly, getting that many boyfriends, okay. You go, girl. Love
You
that.
do you. As long as it's consensual.
We support that polyamorous relationships. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was a premeditated or not. The only one who seems
to care is the lunch lady over there. Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
It's
You're
okay.
welcome.
Yes, I
I did it again.
Let's get it.
Exclamation mark.
Oh my god. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else.
But how would she have known? How would she have known it was there? Bitch, please.
How?
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now?
I mean, are we clever?
But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned.
It's getting a little suspicious how you're really pushing the it was planned.
She's sus.
Real.
I sussed her out from the beginning. I swear to God, if it's not her.
No, there's like a conspiracy about this.
If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now? At least Phoenix has his dream job and a steady relationship with his husband, Edgeworth. Phoenix really be living it out here. Even though the court probably gives him, like, PTSD.
Yeah.
Fucking, it gives me PTSD, Jesus fucking Christ.
Hold on.
Deduction. Real. Goodbye. Oh, Toad is occupied. That is okay. Ooh, it's fishing time. Someone's fishing. Malk is fishing. Let's see what you get. Strange vase. That is clearly... That's clearly a bong. That's clearly a bong. That's clearly a bong.
Mom says hi. Also, she tells Havel to be quiet.
Oh! Oop! Oop. Real. Is that a... Is that Malk? What? An anal thermometer? What the bruh? Damn. Okay.
Anna Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman.
Flashbanged.
That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office.
Ooh.
I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim.
I mean, I think you have a grudge against the victim, girl. I'm just kidding. That's probably way too far in. Listen, that's what it seemed like. Malk. Malk, is there something you'd like to say to the class? Just kidding, you don't have to say anything. Malk, like, damn.
Nothing else could drive that human machine to punch the knife in again and again. Human machine?
Human, bro?
She clearly has a vendetta against the chief prosecutor.
Damn. Okay, that's all. Real. I support you on that, Malk.
We support you here. Before June.
You homosexual before June. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you gotta save some of that LGTV, like, you know, behavior for June, okay?
That lost gibbities. You gotta save that for June.
God, I really love that fucking LGTV fucking meme.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? I mean, you boo, but you know. I can kill the man, the person who feeds you.
Emma. Oh man, go back to drinking beer and driving trucks now. Nah, you can display all the LGTV behavior you want in here. We are supportive of it.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Let Emma cook. I don't know what Emma's cooking, but she's 16, and I don't think I trust her in the kitchen. Just yet.
Time to press her on everything.
Yeah. You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know.
That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. You would not have said anything if you didn't or weren't prompt.
Yeah. You did not support my anal thermometer. I didn't outright not support it. I am in confusion. And I'm gonna let it slide.
You're the confusion.
I am confusion, but I'm gonna let it slide. Okay?
You know, let it slide.
I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna be like, I saw that, but we listen and we don't judge. We're just gonna push that to the side for now.
We listen and we don't judge.
Don't judge! Ha!
Oh, we don't judge here!
Even though you're the actual judge.
I just do such a good old man voice, don't you really? It's cause I'm old.
Yes, I could never.
I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she was about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again.
Rookie.
Ooh.
Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked.
God, the way she just flips her hair, just... Something's half-baked here, alright, and it's you.
Damn.
Try not to confuse the defense
Why is-
witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Oh my god, Edgeworth!
On
Edgeworth,
Phoenix's
bro!
ass. If she wasn't prompted, she wouldn't have said.
Edgeworth. Whose side are you on? Now, why would you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim?
Her actions speak for themselves.
On the way to the prosecutor's office, okay. We're gonna just press you on that. You have no proof that Miss Sky called him here. We have her cell phone. Can we check history?
Cell phone records. Get a warrant for the cell phone records. You have no proof that she didn't.
Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts?
There is no record of a call made on the defendant's Miss Lana Sky's phone.
She might have written him a letter.
Ooh, a letter.
Bruh.
Come on, you should have tried public phone first at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered.
I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness? Why do you think
Why do you
it was...
think it was the suspect?
It's me.
Sorry.
I'm old, not you.
I see her. I want to speak.
I know, it's so...
I remember.
I get it.
Why do you think it was the suspect who was summoned? The victim that day?
Had a grudge against the victim. Yay! Hold it. What kind of grudge?
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Thought he was murdered in the car? In the car? I think
He was murdered in the trunk.
Well, clearly he was like standing at the back of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge.
Rookie.
Why did the music stop?
I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside?
How am I supposed to know?
See? We agree there's a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside.
Oh, okay.
A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree?
I get it! That's why my lunch was so salty!
This judge isn't very good with metaphors. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your bias for thinking this?
It's simple. Nothing else could drive that human machine to punch the knife in him again and again.
A base is not biased. Oh, oop, I did the thing again. Read a word wrong. Love that for me. Good on you for pointing that out, Malk. Also, they say he was murdered in the office. Yeah, Ace Attorney really just do be like that. Okay, a human machine. That's a contradiction.
That's enough.
Please.
It's a metaphor.
Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
Note to self. Mr. Edgeworth's size smell like citrus. How can you smell that across from
Emma?
the room?
How good is your nose? You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly?
We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. Girl. What difference does it make if the deed is known? Girl, it makes a hell of a lot difference.
How come she's getting mad at me?
Let's say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that.
No.
No.
The autopsy
there would be more
report says once. Yeah.
Blood
Leave it
splatter.
at
There
that.
would be
This
way
is a
more
murder
blood
case,
splatter.
people.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know?
I will. Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
Short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and really, a short wick will burn longer.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
Okay.
Okay, now it's Evelyn's turn.
Yeah. This,
Suspicious.
if you check, it's
Literally says
a
one
single
knife
stab
wound.
wound. A single stab wound, okay? But I'm paranoid here. I'm paranoid.
The paranoia is real.
I'm paranoid, okay? Yeah, I'm paranoid. But this ain't it.
It's gotta.
Like, it has to be.
Cause Yep, it's right.
You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you.
Okay.
With my moss surprise.
That...
Yo, she turned Zorro into food. Am I wrong though?
The Zorro special lunchbox. Oh, ads. Ooh. Ads are here. Oh my god. A rip Zorro, though. Rest in peace, Zorro. You will be missed. I say that like Zorro's dead or something. He's not. Zorro's not dead.
Dude can't die.
The only thing
can't
Zorro
die.
can do is
He's
get
too
lost.
hot for that. He's too hot for that.
Zorro's too hot to ever die in One Piece. But dude can get lost in like seconds, though.
For real, for real.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna give it a bit.
I should get back into One Piece.
I obviously need to get back into One Piece, but...
I stopped at Vegapunk Island, or Punk Island, or whatever.
Ooh, Punk Island. Like,
halfway through it, and then I stopped.
Yeah, cause I have, like, I always, like, reread One Piece, like, once a year. But, the last time I reread One Piece, I was at the Wano arc. I was, like, halfway through it. That's, like, way before, like, Punk.
Oh, something we should watch whenever you come over is the fan letter thing. I think it's on Netflix because I've seen clips of it and it has really good animation.
Yeah, I'll be into that. I'll do it. Hell yeah. No ads? Ads are gone. Okay, let's continue on. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth!
What a hunk! He's my hero, really!
Emma? Is there something
Emma?
you'd like to say to the court?
Girl. You're attracted to a gay man.
What about my objection? No one noticed? Damn.
Well, witness!
Hello?
You got... Damn. You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, that's just straight up ketchup with a fork in the middle of rice.
Goddamn.
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
Ooh. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
The stain on her coat. When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breasts.
Okay.
She was staring at her boobs. That's the gayest shit I've ever heard.
Lesbian?
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 Let's go, lesbian.
Let's go, lesbians!
Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Okay, Toxic Yuri!
Toxic!
Holy shit! Not the Toxic Yuri, damn!
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood! Testify!
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Muffler? What the fuck is a muffler?
I'm just thinking of the... Isn't that a car thing?
Yeah, like that's a car thing, isn't that? What clothing article is a muffler? Is this like a fancy like piece of clothing that I just did not under?
Oh, it's a scarf.
It's a scarf. Get out of here.
A bit of fabric worn around the neck or close to the head or around the waist for warmth, cleanliness, style, or for religious reasons. Pretty much a scarf.
It's a scarf. But why is it called muffler? Like what? Oh, is it called muffler because if I wrap the fabric around your mouth, you get muffled?
Yeah.
Okay. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. First of all, let's check this. Where the fuck is her scarf?
True
She ain't wearing no scarf here. That is a whole, like, neck that I see. She
All
got-
I'm thinking is she was staring at her boobs. That's all I'm
The Toxic Yuri!
Toxic Yuri is real.
Toxic Yuri is real. This calls for a celebration.
I mean, she's a good-looking woman. Like, both of them are.
Oh, true, uh-huh. Woman, stay beautiful. Slay queen, let's go.
Yeah. Anyways.
But obviously, I present that because she got no red muffler. But we're saving. We're saving. Okay, it's always the beginning of like cases that are like, it's hard.
It's hard because you need to figure out the stuff before you figure out the other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you figure out the other stuff, you kind of jump ahead.
Yeah.
But you need to take it step by step.
Oh, you gotta take it step by step. Anyway, we're presenting this. I didn't even press E, I just clicked it like a dumbass. Miss Star, I demand an The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. I didn't even fucking press my mouse, damn.
What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or a muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you proved it yourself with this photograph.
But that can't be!
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
Whew, harsh words, but good.
I see a love triangle between Lana, Mia, and Angel. Angel gaining a permanent grudge against Lana because she chose Mia over her. The vision is clear. God damn.
Damn, not the toxic Yuri triangle.
Yeah.
That's wild. The toxic Yuri triangle is real. Why the fuck is
for real.
Edgeworth's attention-hogging ass doing Phoenix's job? Because Edgeworth has the brain cell, okay? Like,
No, it's because Edgeworth secretly wants to be a defense attorney, but he can't because he's forced himself into prosecuting. And he makes good money, so
rich.
Phoenix can live a lavish lifestyle with him.
Oh yeah, of course he can live a lavish life. Like, his fucking coat on his wall.
$5,000.
$5,000, bro.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. Girl.
What? Was my objection chopped liver?
What's there? A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really?
Are you, like, misremembering this shit or something? Like, what's happening, girl? It's Phoenix's turn with the brain cell. They must share. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well.
Okay.
She was about to crash the fuck out. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ooh. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part.
The part where your sister stabs the victim. Okay, yeah. That's the one thing we're in court for, yeah, stabbing. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Okay. Before I, go on this, I am actually going to, give a break. Because it's almost 2 hours.
Oh, really? That went very fast.
Yeah, that actually kind of went by fast. But it's break time.
I guess time flies when you have fun.
Mm-hmm, true.
I'm gonna head to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Yeah, y'all can go to the bathroom, do your shit. I am going to activate music for some of you people. But yeah, Yellow Tang. Oh, you got one. That's cool. Alright. Break time. Get a snack. Drink some water. Go to the bathroom. Stretch. Do what y'all gotta do. And we will continue on in 10 to 15 minutes. Running away. Okay. True. Real. Love that for you. I am going to get more water. Somehow still up. Oh my god, Nikki, damn. I should be going to bed soon. Anyway, I'm gonna get some more coffee for myself. I'll see you guys in a bit.
I'm back. I got some water, splashed some water on my face, went to the bathroom. I had a successful break. Mood. I should go grab something to eat before Mom falls asleep. I'll be back again. I'm surprised no one's fishing.
Honestly, I know some people probably used up all their points.
Not me. I got 3,540.
Hello? That's a lot of points. Let's see if you can get Damn. No moon landing yet.
I don't think it's showing on the bridge. Oh, there it is.
Should be showing on stream.
It is. Just took a second.
Oh, dark cookie. I still haven't seen anyone fish up a yo-yo, so I'd like to see that soon. Or sometime.
I love how it calls the flip-flop a thong.
That's wild. Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're not wrong.
They're not wrong, but also, really, that word. A red-knobbed starfish. That's quite the name.
I just realized the title of your stream.
The title of my stream? Yeah.
Yeah, Your Honor, my lawyer is going through their crash out era.
I'm just wondering how many times I can think of a Your Honor, my lawyer title for every Ace Attorney stream. I think it's iconic. These are some salty ass noodles, damn. So salty, I'm gonna get a heart attack. Just kidding. My heart is too strong.
Is it that nuclear blue Hatsune Miku noodle cup post?
When is it on Hatsune Miku on this crime scene?
There's this Tumblr post that's someone having that, and they're like their boyfriend called it nuclear blue, and they show pictures of it, and it's fucking blue.
Damn. Love that for you. I love that for him. Reminds me of this one guy who just has the Miku wig, and he's like, he's the dude who fucking does the Miku beam, and he just pulls out a taser.
That's funny.
It's hilarious.
Wait, is it the guy that held the Miku lookalike contest?
Oh yeah, the Miku contest. Dude, that was wild.
That same guy rented out an entire theater just to watch the Minecraft movie.
Damn. That's
He
wild.
had 250 cosplayers come to it.
That is insane. That is like absolutely insane.
Yeah. The Minecraft movie was fun. It felt like a group of people in a Discord playing Minecraft together.
Yeah, I see you guys play Minecraft all the time, and I'm just like, oh, the Minecraft brain rot is here, huh?
The real Minecraft brain rot is watching those series people make on their YouTube channels about
Wow.
Minecraft, and they have like whole storylines and shit. Like
That's,
that shit is mapped out.
that's wild. I haven't found a really good hyperfixation to fix on. I'm busy doing the grind of a job. Actually, no, I'm just doing something.
You know what's funny?
What?
Some people refer to like side gigs as side quests, and I think that shit's hilarious.
That is actually really hilarious. Anyway, I think we got this case in the fucking bag.
Mhm.
I think we're really putting our brain cell into this one. Cause like the second we got her, it's been going downhill.
Yeah.
I'm so glad this music is copyright free. If it wasn't, I would not be able to put this on YouTube. I need to fucking get on that shit anyway. But I won't. I will not. I have probably
I do it
drank...
immediately.
Hmm?
I do it immediately when I stream, after I stream, because I know I'll forget about it.
Yeah, I should get into the habit of doing that. Also, I have probably drank 280 milligrams of caffeine today.
Damn.
Oh, no, it's free cans, so it'd be close to 400, okay.
Damn.
Really surprised how at 26 I haven't had a heart attack yet. Don't worry, I'm just exercising my heart right now. The heart is a muscle, it has to be exercised, just make it beat fast like this.
Yeah.
I could always go for a run at, like, midnight, but that means I might accidentally wake up Yo-Yo. And Yo-Yo would start to whine and then wake up the entire house, so, like, no, I will not do that.
Ready whenever you are.
Yeah, no, like... It's cause Yo-Yo's young, so she has amazing fucking hearing.
Damn.
Love that for that tiny little puppy. Not even 1 year old.
A little doggo.
Little fucking doggo of a menace. You know what she did today? She went onto the balcony and, like, jumped directly into my mother's garden and started rolling around in it.
My god. That must have been both so adorable and so horrifying at the same time.
Yeah, I guess you had to wash Yo-Yo.
You did.
I did. It was so
At least
fun.
she smells clean.
Oh yeah, she smells clean. And my shirt is soaking wet and full of dirt. This dog, do not stay still at all.
She's got ADHD like you do. Lamau.
I did not need a dog with ADHD. Like, we can't have both of us with the ADHD brain cell, okay? That's just a call for disaster. That ain't it. Like, who? There should be only one ADHD here, not two.
There ain't room enough for both of us to have ADHD.
There ain't room in this,
It'll only be one?
Yeah, there ain't enough room in this brain for two. We only got one here.
Better, why do you want God to take you?
Matter what happened now.
Yeah.
Is it the lack of sleep? Because it's probably 3 AM for you.
Beer.
Beer. You know what? Yeah, a terrible
Understandable.
beer would probably ruin my night as well. I don't even drink beer.
I don't drink alcohol, so.
Yeah, don't start drinking alcohol. It's a downward spiral.
I feel like if I started drinking alcohol, either my anxiety is gonna get fucking worse, or I get so addicted to that feeling of not having anxiety.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the feeling of not having to worry too much, which is quite the addiction.
Yeah.
Just the mindset of,
I mean-
oh, it's Friday. It's time for a little drink.
I mean, my meds have calmed down my anxiety so much that I can function. Like, I cannot live without my meds.
Damn. Outside smells like beer, like really badly. Rest in fucking pieces, Batter. You know what you should do? Stop smelling shit like me. I've never been able to smell anything
Yeah.
strong.
Just get by no scent.
Just steal my nose. Like, you don't want your sense of smell? You can borrow my nose. Sure, let me just remove my nervous system. Yeah, you can do it, no problem, Batter.
Yeah. And then you gotta send it over.
Yeah,
the country.
exactly. Like, what do you think? Our medical technology is super advanced. It totally works.
It's not like you have to wait for 5 hours in the waiting room and then have a 10-minute appointment.
Like, listen. If our medical technology, if our medical technology can delete my titties, it can. You can remove your nervous system. Like, delete titties. Come on.
Yeah, just delete us the noses.
Yeah, exactly. Just delete them. Just a pile of wet and blood-drenched nervous systems. Yes,
remove your nervous system in 5 easy steps.
Nervous system removal.
It's a WikiHow article.
Oh my god. Nervous system removal 101. There was a guy who had a heart, liver, and brain transplant. Holy shit, yeah.
That sounds like the start of a joke. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, that genuinely sounds like something that could happen in the medical field.
Yeah, probably.
Cause like, I have a...
I wonder what happens when you get a brain transplant. I wonder if your personality and everything changes. Because it's the brain that's being removed, and the brain is like your main system. Unless it's like part of a brain or something.
It's insane. I have like heard crazy like surgery stories from my nurse friend, Manisha.
Shout out her.
Shout out to Manisha. She has some crazy ass fucking stories about the hospitals. Like the ceiling chicken Benjamin.
What?
The ceiling chicken Benjamin. Oh wait, that's
I have
my
no
thing.
context, but that sounds hilarious.
Ceiling chicken Benjamin. Yeah. You get no context for that, you guys.
Yeah, I don't need context.
No.
Just
know that
chicken on the ceiling. Whatever you named it.
Well, technically, there was no chicken in the ceiling. There was a patient in the ceiling, but
there was a patient in the ceiling?
This is a common occurrence, actually. It's very common that patients in the hospital end up in the ceiling.
Damn.
Yeah.
I need some tighter ceilings.
Oh, they're not gonna put money into that, no. They gotta put in the, the machines and stuff. Medicine.
They're gonna steal all the money out of education and medical fields, and then they're gonna put it to tourism. Because that's what they're fucking doing. Especially where we live.
Okay, looks like we got a good enough of a break. We can probably go back into Ace Attorney.
Podcast mode over.
Podcast mode over. I should just one day I'm just gonna put out a podcast just talking shit about something.
Where else do they keep the bodies?
Where else do they keep the bodies? In the basement, dude. In the basement. Anyway.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. The bodies are certainly fucking hitting the floor. Apprehending the suspect.
Anyways, it's about time we got back to the case.
Whoa.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side.
Okay.
Conveniently placed block. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot.
Hold on. The chain link fence. The chain link fence. How did...
The chain link fence.
Bruh? Girl?
Girl. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler.
Nah.
That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
Nah.
Girl, please. Chief Prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
Nah, girl. Nah.
You're quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. Damn.
Nah.
That's me, Angel Star.
Okay, girl. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
No thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
Emma? I think
Emma,
anyone
girl.
anyone would be weak
Girl.
to poison. Not just Mr. Wright.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain.
Okay.
She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Wow. Damn. The toxic Yuri is real.
This you can I'm really starting to see the fucking toxic Yuri. Like, oh, she's beautiful, but I hate her. Damn, what the fuck?
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Lesbian! Actually bisexual. Real, she can have a boyfriend and girlfriend. Boyfriends and a girlfriend. It's not even June yet. Okay, after this.
Okay.
We're pressing you on everything.
Oh. Yeah, before I jump ahead.
So where's this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high.
She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then? Quickly caught her and explained her rights and arrested her on the spot. Girl, weren't you in fucking Block B? How the fuck did you climb over the damn chain link fence?
Questions. The questions.
You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
She did say she was 30 feet away.
Yeah, okay.
As I just said. I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
So
I
obviously,
happened to scale the chain fence.
fucking no, just phase through. Maybe I should press her for more details. Press her. I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from... here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right. Girl. Girl,
You-
please.
Girl.
But There was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Yeah, sure,
In
parkour your way.
heels, and I presume you were.
You just parkour over that.
Amazing! The cough up queen lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Very true. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Yes,
The muffler. Damn muffler.
She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say?
If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Maybe there's something in the car's muffler. I don't know where the muffler is on it.
Oh, it would be like underneath the car. At the very end.
At the back?
Yes.
So then, maybe there's something in the muffler.
There could have actually been something in the muffler of Ed Drift's car. Because the muffler is always underneath the cars. And the opening of the muffler, well, the end opening of the muffler would always be at, like, the back of the car. So, yeah. Could have definitely hid a knife in there, to be honest.
True. Theories. But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Ha ha ha! Gay theory! Just that one word!
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else.
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Nah. Her phone? She can't mean. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. If your memory's good, then why do you not remember what she said?
Yeah.
The court doesn't understand, damn.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone while hanging on the wall.
Okay.
On the wall!
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently, it was out Twitter.
Okay.
So she had time to call while you were scaling the fence?
Scaling the 9 feet high chain link fence.
And so she used her cell phone?
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness!
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Okay.
I saw though how she tied the phone on the wall but had to use her cell instead.
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. And she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order.
Hey, how the fuck were you able to see all that when you were, you know, over there?
For all you know, she could have just ran out the door.
Exactly! Like, that is a whole fucking wall here. Like, you're clearly lying about this shit.
So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket.
And I don't know about you, about, like, you have to have at least some good-ass fucking hearing if you heard that shit from here.
I mean, it's possible if she was on the fence that she could have seen the chief prosecutor.
True.
But that's if she was on the fence.
Like, clearly there's something more going on. Damn, okay. Hardcore parkour right there, okay. Oh, the judge is speaking.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence in those heels, girl! Damn!
When I boldly grabbed her arm. Wait, wasn't the cell phone found by the car?
Yeah. It was found by the car.
So then, her theory is not plausible. Unless she threw it. Like, yeeted it across the room.
If she threw her cell phone, we would have seen a crack on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Emma, this is, like, suspicious as fuck. Chief Prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Okay. She made to escape. Can you be more specific?
She brushed aside my hand and ran.
Oh.
I thought you grabbed her. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras.
Huh?
She even kicked over an oil drum at me.
Okay.
Where
an
was
oil
this
drum?
oil drum?
There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime.
But it's strange.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The other... Ah! The parking lot entrance!
Right.
Damn.
Doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Excellent. More mysteries.
I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So Miss Sky tried to run.
I'm sorry, my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright.
Not as sorry as I am.
She didn't do it. You have to believe me.
Okay, we're back to the beginning. Okay, so... what I'm gonna do is we're just save here. Okay, at the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Okay, yeah, okay. Quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Okay, I saw it all. how she tried to use the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone instead. Girl, let's look at the fucking floor plans, okay? How? The wall, the telephone, the wall.
Ow, girl.
Bitch, how the fuck did you see? Like, you have to prove to me that you have, like, fucking X-ray vision to see that shit. Like, so, like, here, like, at this point, because there's cars here. And even if you were here, you still wouldn't be able to see that shit. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's
The only plausible way she could have seen it is if she climbed the fence, like, was on top of the fence.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
even then, that's shaky at best.
Yeah, because, like, yeah, sure, the fence is 9 feet high, and this wall is, like, 6 feet high. But still, with how close the telephone is to the wall itself, you probably would only still,
Yeah.
like, see the top of her head or something. Or, not even.
Yeah.
Not even. Like, it has to be this one. You saw it all. No, you didn't. Miss... Fuck yeah, let's go, Miss Star! I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
Oh? Well, Miss Star? This is a fatal contradiction to your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
Okay. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call.
Phoenix has fucking brain cell, hell yeah.
Brain cell! We have brain cell confirmed. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
Order, order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies.
Damn.
Damn. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
The witness lied about what she saw, bro.
I feel like it's the order of events. I don't know. I could be wrong.
All of these are kind of
I have
true,
them
actually. All of these are kind of true. Like, order of the events, what she saw, where she saw it. I think it's where she... Because they're talking about the phone, right? So wouldn't it be, like, where she saw?
True.
Like, Lana, like, you know, be calling that shit?
Yeah, that makes sense. just save, you know.
Just saving, yeah, uh-huh. Okay, it can't...
You're probably right.
Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone, it would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimonies we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here. Straight up the security room.
Yeah, probably.
The security room, because her boyfriend is the security guard.
Yeah. And she was delivering lunch to her boyfriend.
Yeah, it has to be a security room. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from here. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star? Get locked.
How many years have I been getting the better of men?
Gah, men.
To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star.
Damn.
What was
Order!
the point in lying about where you were? Like, for real.
There has to be something more to it than just that, honestly.
Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back.
Damn.
The guilty will be punished.
What is you planning?
And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? How did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station.
That, yeah, uh-huh.
It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. Okay.
Exactly!
Yeah. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. Objection! It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. Jury. She knows this.
Perjury.
She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Okay. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard's station. But she lied and said she saw it from Block B. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change?
Angle. The photo.
Angle to the view of the crime, distance to the crime, difference in lighting. Angle to the view of the crime, distance to the crime, difference in, like, okay. Difference in lighting is just stupid as fuck. We save. Okay. Angle to the view of the crime. It's either those two, distance to the crime and angle to the view of the crime. Because the security guard...
I'm still questioning how she got that photo.
Yeah. She could have had her boyfriends
the security
working
guard
with her.
take the picture. Yeah. I feel like it has to be the angle of the view.
I actually think it's the distance.
The distance.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't steered us wrong so far, so trust your gut, dude.
Like, I'm actually debating between the angle of the crime and the distance of the crime. Because, like, yeah, the angle, like, angle-wise, like, the security guard office is on the 2nd floor, but if she was in B block, she would have been on, like, 1st floor.
I was thinking it had something to do with the camera. I don't know.
You know what?
Go with what your gut tells you.
You know what? This is gonna sound really fucking crazy, but I remember she said that she fucking rigged one of her lunch boxes with a damn camera. So, like, what if she somehow had that stupid-ass lunchbox set up as a fucking timer to take a picture in B block, and she was in the security office all along?
Yeah.
Which would be straight up insane. Or her security guard boyfriend is on this shit and saw what was happening.
Just took the... Can you show the picture of the crime happening again?
This one?
Yeah. It's taken from a lower angle, so there's no way it's a security camera.
No.
And it's taken up close.
Yeah.
Whereas Zoe is zoomed in.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is
And
apparently
judging from
30 feet away.
Where her vehicle was, it would, if it was from her vehicle, it would have been straight on.
Yeah.
So it has something to do with... At least, that's what I think. We save, so I guess
save.
go with whatever.
I'm gonna choose distance. Okay, it changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Objection!
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plan and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Objection!
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime.
Huh?
Yeah. Because she
How
saw
would she
the
have gotten
crime,
there
but
fast?
yeah, she still apprehended Lana Sky. Miss Star, you witnessed the crime scene from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Cause like, if she was in B block, she would have climbed that damn fence, and that would have took fucking long as shit. But if she was from the guard room, I don't think that would have taken any time at all.
Well, witness!
You.
Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right?
That do not look like damn squid wheels. The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with my fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend!
He wasn't in the station, so I waited.
Okay.
I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
Okay.
And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene.
Yeah, because if you apprehended her, like, this would have taken you no time than fucking climbing over this shit.
But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Was it really? Was it really? You're kind of notorious for lying, girl. No.
That's why I had to go. That's why I had to go through the visitor parking in Block B.
That's quite a detour.
She's not saying she jumped over that damn fence. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
Nah, like, if it took you 5 minutes, Lana would have been gone in 5 minutes.
5 minutes! This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence.
Okay, like, that's true,
But how? I swear on my finest plastic spork.
Spork!
Damn.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
Would you like another caviar lunch?
Damn, okay.
Absolutely!
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this? Is you...
Well, if she was carrying a food thing with a camera thing in it, first of all, why would she be carrying that thing? Second of all, that makes sense how she got the photo. But if if the defendant was running away,
Yeah. I did, okay. Well, I'm still raising a damn fucking objection because this ain't it. Five minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. That shit don't make sense. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente.
I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie.
A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey!
Exactly!
Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
But you have if you have the instincts of a killer, you would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony.
Hell yeah.
The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! We screwed that can shut up, Mr. Wright.
Damn. That was too close.
I am afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah! Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
Oh. That's the one she tied the frost off me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
Might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
Okay.
And why didn't you present it before?
Okay.
What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunch boxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Not the fucking...
Woohoo! A triple-decker!
How many lunchbox has the judge fucking eaten?
Oh, a lot.
Damn. The judge got the same appetite as me. I should just dress up as the fucking judge for Ace Attorney.
Oh my god, next Halloween costume.
Time for me to be bald.
The old man.
Be an old actual man. I'm gonna dress up like the judge.
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony.
Damn, we celebrated too quickly.
Just so I can eat my jumbo lunchbox while listening on to some drama.
Dude wants the tea.
God. Real. That's so me. I don't know where the lines have blurred, but...
Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? Okay.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene.
Okay.
And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? No.
Why didn't you bring this up before?
2 types of blood were found on this shoe.
Why are you gatekeeping clues?
One of course was the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana's cut.
Why's she bleeding?
This shoe proves it. It's false, decisive evidence. What does it show? It just shows that there's blood from the victim and blood from the defendant on it. It doesn't mean...
Yeah.
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Love how she is still advertising her lunchboxes.
For real.
Witness, what is the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. As I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Damn.
That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. Girl, you are biased!
Damn. And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention?
Oh, it's one of your boyfriends, isn't it?
I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
That is like
Goddamn.
5 boyfriends in total.
Yeah.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems
It
so.
seems so.
Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. That doesn't mean it's legal. There's a chain of, you know,
Yeah.
there's a chain of people handling the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
As I mentioned previously, the shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department.
Okay.
Yeah, by you. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today.
Today!
Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Damn. Ugh. Ugh.
He's crashing out.
Crash
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. He's crashing out.
Bro, you could at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another court count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Oh, court you had a court record.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
This is so far from the process of evidence being submitted into court, real.
Yeah, for real. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I was looking at the crime scene.
Okay. I want to look at this.
Oh, what?
Ooh! Why is there blood at the bottom of the shoe?
Where is Lana's blood? Or not Lana. The sister, the defendant. Where's the defendant's blood? That's my question. Ah, there's blood here too!
On the sole of the shoe? It's gotta be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood.
All this blood. It's horrible.
This blood might be an important clue.
This blood. It's my sister's, right?
Oh, is this like Goodman's shoes? The victim?
No, it looks like the defendant's shoe.
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the scene.
Of course.
The fact that they allow anyone to bring it in is basically kills me every time. This happens more than once, huh, doesn't it, Malk? The judge is bad at being a judge. Real. Okay, that looks like all I feel like. Yeah, okay. Okay, victim's shoe. Okay. Victim's shoe. So they're saying that the blood splatter on top was Lana's.
And
but we
found
blood at the bottom of the shoe. Which is a little strange.
Like, how would he not get his own blood on the shoe?
Yeah. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes?
Like, on top of it. I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes.
Okay.
Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then, why don't you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors.
Okay, you just straight up hate her, okay?
Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book.
Girl, this ain't war, please. This when the suspect is admitting she did it?
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with.
No, you didn't. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime.
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I almost said prospector again.
Real.
I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime.
Damn.
This shoe is my secret weapon, if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now, tell us what you did next.
Two types of blood. So you brought it to the forensics department.
If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you needed the proof. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert.
And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have a bloodstain on it.
Well, the man who was stabbed after all.
Ooh. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman.
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe.
Now the sky.
Night, Nikki.
Finally going to bed. Hey, have a good rest. Good night, Nikki. Stay healthy and hydrated. Get that rest.
Sleep is not for the weak.
Wild. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test.
You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie?
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Phoenix.
Boy.
Bruh.
Boy, please. Bruh.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear.
That's pretty specific.
If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lena's guys.
Okay.
That's dumb. Should've got tested anyways.
I should've just fucking got it tested anyways.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. Flawless, decisive evidence, blah 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 blah. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
I do have a problem with the shoe. A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? There is a problem. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction.
That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
I wonder if you notice, there's blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Were you planning to murder me?
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of his shoe? I mean, we don't know where the guy...
Where he got stabbed.
Yeah? Okay.
See, in a normal police investigation, they would test the blood against the knife to the shoe and see if it's a match.
There's no blood on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
There's no blood on the damn fucking ground. So how did the guy get blood on his damn fucking shoe?
Yeah. He had to have gotten murdered somewhere else and then
Yeah,
shoved into
like-
the back.
Oh, I can't save. Shit, okay. Well, I'm gonna
Shit.
present this one, so... Whatever. I have a full health bar, I'll be fine.
You got this.
Like, it has to be... Because none of the other evidence...
Makes any sense.
This one,
It has to be.
it has to be. The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint?
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't there any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Exactly.
Aha!
Brain cell is brain celling.
As you can see, there was no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Yeah, there was no blood at the scene.
He would have remembered if there was blood at the scene.
Oh, I would have fucking remembered, like, bro.
Order! Well, witness!
What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright, but... It's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. 'Cause he wasn't murdered there! I bet.
Okay, but no. Because... transferring a body that you stab, like, no matter how well, like, you've wrapped that damn body in, like, a fucking tarp or whatever,
drip blood.
it would still drip blood. And you would have blood on yourself as well. So... Oh...
That's true! There has to be a reason why there wasn't any footprints!
Mr. Wright, think!
I'm thinking. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
Why are you wagging your finger? I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Is he suggesting that the oil drum spill would have spilled and they had to clean it up?
Could be.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
Rawr. I thought it was strange. It was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
He's suggesting it. Oh, that. I'm not sure. I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Oh damn, what the hell?
Witness! Well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Okay.
How would you have known that?
Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason.
Aha! You don't mean...
Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason, and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would have become evidence against her.
How would she...
What?
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder.
Bruh, what? Now you're just confusing me.
Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence.
That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Yeah. Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please!
Well, what? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it.
But...
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
just on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water.
Real. Very true.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Oh.
Hold it, little girl. What did you just say? Huh? Me?
Okay.
Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side? Well, yeah, you are.
She's immediately going to start switching sides.
Switching sides.
Start switching.
You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well? I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. Girl, if you don't present all your evidence that you got, I swear to God.
Wait, witness. Don't tell me you have something else.
The way the judge is so ready to just follow whatever the prosecution says is irritating as fuck. Yeah, real. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this.
Another photo?
Girl.
Girl?
Girl. The way there was something in the exhaust pipe.
Why do you just keep bringing shit up?
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest.
Also, yeah, there was something in the fucking muffler.
That the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
You were just up close and personal in that damn fucking crime scene, girl.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
A weird drawing of a fish. Sorry.
Wild.
Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet. Oh shit, okay.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
No. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia.
Right. Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
Please, the muffler. Phoenix, the muffler!
Get yourself off the asphalt and take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end.
The muffler! This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Your Honor, wait.
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore?
That gives get off my lawn vibes.
Get off my lawn, you damn kids! Whatever it is, can't it wait?
No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there is a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake.
Phoenix is such a quitter, real.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
Show the court the problem in this photograph. Fucking... Why? The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of that car's muffler.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph.
It feels so vindicated. It was right.
A muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see, and I see. Just kidding, I don't see. I'm blind. What is that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
Oh wait, we can see where he was stabbed. So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No. Let's not. Things in the
I'll overlook
muffler
this
is
tiny detail.
suspicious. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case.
Okay.
The phone call. Right.
Yeah, the phone call. Yeah, the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Oh, that's yeah, okay, like, it
It's gotta be like.
Miss Star, recall your testimony for the court.
Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
Mm-hmm.
Muffler. Arr. Arr.
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence.
Oh.
Just blacks out.
Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
Yes. Suspend?
Let's go.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered, here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene suspended at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. How the fuck will I return home without my car now? Phew, that was a close one. But we made it. At least for now.
This court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
But you ate like 5 lunch
How
boxes.
deep is your stomach? Bro, this just the old man is you for real?
Damn. The old man is truly my appetite for real. Yeah, me eating like 3 plates of food at any of your dinner parties. He's still hungry. I love how it says judge, but it's definitely Phoenix. To be continued.
I feel so vindicated. The fucking exhaust pipe. I was right.
I love when they bring shit up and it's like, okay,
I was like, yeah, we already figured that out like hours ago.
yeah, let's go. Anyway, this is a good time to end this. It's a good time to end this because it's hell yeah. Anyway, that
Ending on a high note.
yeah, okay. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this case was actually, like, clock on.
This case?
whatever the fuck DL6 was.
Yeah.
Like, bro, DL6 was just everywhere, and I'm just like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Oh. Oh, thank God Dark is still in first place and it's not Hey Bell.
Yay, I'm 5th.
Woo! You should start fishing more, Toad.
I'm saving. I'm saving up. I got 3,720 honks. I'm prepared.
3,000, damn!
That's how much I had at the beginning of the stream, and that ever since I've been fishing, I got that much back.
Damn, that's wild. But yeah, God, okay, this case was like a breath of like fresh air because like it was so easy to actually like point out the contradictions, not whatever the fuck a deal.
It's that.
Yeah.
It's that crisp air you get when it's the snow just fell, and it's that nice crisp air.
Just breathe it in, and you're just like, oh my god, this is beautiful. This case actually, like, was in my brain. I could piece it together.
We were connecting the dots. The brain cell was brain celling.
Today was the brain cell connection day, okay? We still, just a little bit of a crash out. But we're still going through the crash out era, but we're at a low note right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's time to end stream. Hope y'all have stayed hydrated during the stream and taken your medication. If you haven't, now is the time. Hey,
Not
Belle.
me taking my medication.
Toad? Toad?
Yeah, I forgot. My medication makes me sleepy, so if I want to stay up, I have to.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll give you the pass
Not.
for that. I'll give you the pass for that. Fine, whatever. Now I'm just reminding the both of you. Anyway, thank you all.
Yeah, for real.
For real. Thank you all for watching. Me and Toad finally have a connecting brain cell in an Ace Attorney case. Real beautiful.
Yeah.
Finally. No more PTSD.
Yeah, until the next case. I don't know what the next case was.
I'm gonna jump. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a good night, morning, or afternoon, wherever the hell you are. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, stay fresh, and you will see me, actually, probably tomorrow. I will announce what I'll be playing. But, yeah, you will probably see me tomorrow. So,
If it's Ace Attorney again, I'm all down.
I mean, I could.
I mean, it's up to you. You're the streamer.
I'll announce it tomorrow morning. So, but yeah, stay hydrated and fresh, clowns and fishies. Peace out.
Peace out.
Yee.